Hey guys, I got a new guest on my podcast today. How you doing, Gatica?
You see it. I'm cold,
I know,
but I'm here.
Yes, you made it finally.
Finally, I mean,
I've been trying to get it for a minute. You've been so booked.
I'm saying, I don't know what I did to finally spark your interest to be on your podcast.
I don't know. I would like to find out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
Jesus.
I know what you're saying. Okay,
Merry
so
Christmas, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. You're my first guest, 2026.
That's right. We're gonna start it off with a banger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So I heard it's gonna be I heard that interview's gonna go viral. So I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for that?
I don't know. With you, it's always a surprise, French.
Okay, so I heard that you Pablo Escobar's cousin. Is that true?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay. Okay. So how did you get started as a DJ?
I am the daughter of a music teacher. My dad was a music teacher for the city of New York for 32 years.
Okay.
And my mother was the daughter of a piano player, so it was always in my blood. And I was like a nerdy kid in high school. And I don't know, the pandemic happened and I was like, I want to do it. I had always wanted to do it. I was always scared to do it because it was a male-dominated industry. But, you know, once COVID happened, I was like, I got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And what inspired your style?
My style?
Yeah, what inspired you to...
Born and raised in Queens.
Okay.
My mother's Colombian, my dad's Greek, so I have like a very diverse palette.
Okay.
And I don't know, I respect all music. Like I come from, like I said, a music teacher, so I had that foundation of like what music really is and what talent is and like the work that you have to put behind it. And that's why I feel like, that's why I identify as open format, because I could get booked for a Latin party, I could get booked for a house party, a hip hop, you know. I love it. I love all of the immaculate vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Do you prefer club set or private event?
Private events are more money, but club sets are a little bit funner. And you can kind of do more of what you want because it's like you got booked by, let's say, the promoter or the club owner, and you already know like everyone there wants to get hype. But private events are a little bit more intimate, you know, but they pay better. So It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a trick question. Like I like making more money, but I do also like playing, you know, to just have fun as well and not be like, it's a little bit more conservative and like professional when you do private, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what's your go-to song to hype the crowd? Like,
I feel like Pepas is already played out. Any Bad Bunny song really that always gets people hype. It depends on the party, cause you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes if it's like a hip hop party, it could be one thing. If it's, I don't know. That's a hard question. But I would definitely say Bad Bunny.
Okay.
That usually, even no matter what party it is, people gonna get hyped.
And what do you think about all those controversy with Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl? Everybody be saying like, you know, because he said that you gotta speak Spanish to understand me. So, and a lot of people was like, yeah, but you performing in America, so you know. I
mean, I think Bad Bunny is a genius. I think he's a genius. What he's doing for his people, what he's doing for his community, the way that he made everybody and their mother go to Puerto Rico to go, you know, to his tour, all the money that he brought to his people, like. I'm with it, you know. In America, Spanish is the first language, I feel like, in America. There's more, you know, it's a very diverse area, but to say, you know, we've had so many different nationalities playing in the Super Bowl, so.
Okay. How do your Latina roots influence your music?
I have to have those beats. The beats are there, like, you know, I'm playing guaracha. I love salsa. I actually just got a hat the other day. It's salsera. You know, I think it's definitely embedded. Any type, I have like mashups and stuff, and I'll always throw in some like Latin beats to it. But yeah, we bring the vibes, and everybody loves a Latina. Who doesn't love a Latina?
And do Do you play Greek music?
I don't, but my dad was actually, I think now that he sees how serious I've been about this, and now it's like, you know, we're here 6 years in, and
yes,
he's like, all right, I think I'm ready to share you with my side of the family. 'Cause Greeks are a little bit different, you know, so they're a little bit more like, so.
Greek is where you got a basketball player from, right? What is his name again?
I'm not good with sports.
Oh, okay. The
I'm not good with sports.
Okay. So what's been your most memorable DJ moment so far?
Ooh, that's a great question. These are great questions, French. Who's been media training you? You've been doing good. You've been doing good.
Leave me alone, please. I'm paying myself.
A most memorable. I don't know. I can't particularly say one. For me, it's just still exciting when people come up to me and they're like, you're doing a great job. And they're just smiling and they're like, we had so much fun today. And I think that's what keeps me coming back for more because, you know, sometimes I'm like, my job is not, I play music for drunk people. But it's like, no, we're vibe curators. Like we really can change somebody's energy and we can shift the energy in the room. And people work so hard all week. So when they go out on Friday or they go out on Saturday, they want to let loose. And I think that for me is like the memorable part of being a DJ, that you really change the energy in the room and someone could completely shift someone's whole mood and be like, wow, okay, I could relax now and have fun.
Okay. And how do you prepare your set?
I anxiously judge people before my sets. No, it depends on the spot. Like if I've been at the spot before, I think about the crowd and I will sometimes, you know, I use social media. I'll check their tagged photos. I'll see who's following the page. I'll try to see if there's been previous DJs there to kind of get a vibe of who's been booked there before. But yeah, I just judge people. That's really what us DJs do.
Okay. And vinyl, CDs, or controller? What's your favorite setup?
I mean, I'm a controller girl. I started DJing in 2020, you know, like, do I respect the vinyl? Have I practiced on vinyls? Absolutely. I have a phase, which is like, it's like a magnet sticker that you could stick onto vinyls and it speaks to our DJ system, Serato, and it's dope, but you know, I'm independently funding everything I do. So to be like, hey, I've spent thousands of dollars on my vinyl setup and all of this, no, I haven't. And when you go to clubs and you go to these venues, they don't have vinyl setups. So I think it's a beautiful niche. And if you're gonna really do this DJ thing seriously, you should learn how to do it to respect the culture. But I'm sorry, all these spots, they have controllers. So I'm keeping it simple.
Okay. What's one of your challenge you have faced in the industry? One of your biggest challenge you have faced in the DJ industry so far? Like something that you say, wow, that's too much, or you know, the crowd was doing so crazy that you wouldn't.
I mean, I think, you know, women DJs, like at first, you know, it's like, wow, that's a woman DJ. I think we're a little bit over sexualized.
Okay.
You know, I get it, we're pretty and stuff, but I think it's a little bit harder for women to be taken seriously, or if we do get booked, maybe more. There's always kind of like this underlying thing at first, but I've gone really hard about the way I present myself and you know, who has access to me, and I'm very like, we keep it business over here, and I don't like that weirdo shit, you know what I'm saying? You could keep that somewhere else.
Okay.
And I would say like it's a little bit hard to be taken seriously at first.
Okay. And how do you keep your mix fresh and unique?
You always have to have your ear in the streets. Like, what are the other DJs playing? I mean, I still hear and listen to the radio sometimes, even though I feel like it's the same thing over and over and over again. But having a DJ crew or having a DJ mentor and just other people in your network that keep you, you know, like I share my music with my fellow DJs. I'm in different, you know, DJ groups that we have a chat and we're like, yo, I got this edit, like, yo, share that. And social media is a huge tool that DJs need to use. Like, you can't be like too good for it. No, you always have to learn something new, always, because there's always someone out there doing more than you.
Yes.
So it's like, you got to stay on your toes.
Okay, and what genre do you love to mix the most? Like what?
I love house. I love house, and I love to mix it with like hip hop beats or like hip hop songs.
Okay.
You know, and it just throws people off because they're like, oh, this is house music, but then you throw it in with like a Biggie or a Tupac or like Outkast or something, and they'd be like, wow, you just did that? Like I wouldn't even think about that. So I like doing that, wowing people.
Okay. And what advice would you give to inspire female DJs?
Get really comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like really, really comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, a lot of people are gonna say no, and I think you just have to envision it in your mind and really just like focus on where you want to be and what crowd you want to be in, because I think that while, you know, I've grown a lot in 6 years, I did a lot of like mixing with different types of groups and networks to kind of just see where I wanted to be. But if you could get that from like day one of what crowd you want to play for, you're golden, because then you won't be spinning in circles and like trying to do the most, you know, simplifying and getting really good at that type of style.
Okay. And what's a dream venue or city you would love to play it?
I want to be in Ibiza. I want to go to Spain. I want to do some crazy like festival out there in Ibiza, like until like 9 in the morning on some shit like sunrise or what is it, sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Yeah.
I've been to Spain before.
Yeah, I want to go Ibiza. I want to go to Ibiza.
And what's exciting project or event do you have coming up?
Well, I've been at Lucky Strike a lot. They've been really good to me here in Times Square. I have some private events coming in February, but really just the next exciting event is where you're gonna book me at. You know what I'm saying? You could go to my website, gatica.nyc, and like that could be the next best thing, is me at your event. I really think that that's really what I'm promoting here today.
I like that answer. And how hard it is to be a DJ, a mom, and you know, at the same time?
It's very difficult. It has its challenges. You know, you gotta get babysitting, like you basically gotta pay to go to work, because there's no DJ sets really during school hours, right? So it's like you have to be able to maintain that nightlife but still be present for your kids, because, you know, depending on the relationship that you have with, you know, if that's your partner or your ex-partner, whatever it is, like it really takes a village. And I'm so blessed that like I have a community of people who help me, you know, succeed, and I don't do it alone. I never say I do. I have a team of people who just like, they want to see me win, and it's like I have too much to lose that I can't let them down, and I don't want to let myself down. So if you're a parent, I would say definitely making sure you have your community of people who are going to help, you know, with the kids, and then staying in the gym, like your mental health, because it's like late hours and then you got to wake up and be, you know, taking kids to school and stuff like that. So I think that to me has been a challenge, kind of balancing out, you know, being an adult but still in that nightlife.
Okay. And it must be hard for you to date as a female DJ.
Yes, it's been interesting.
Not for you only, but you know, in general. Yeah, for like a female DJ, like I don't see like a female DJ dating, like, you know, you in your bed and where you going? Oh, I'm going to a set. Okay, you know.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a strong male who's confident and who's like, you know, not insecure, because it's not for the weak. You know?
Yeah, but how you gonna be confident with all those social media, everything going on?
Yeah,
it's tough. It's not even be hard. Even me, I could love you, but I'm saying, like, if I'm in bed and I know you're not around, I was always like worry a little bit that something happened, you know what I mean? Even on you, even someone try to, you know, like on any type of way. So that's why I really feel like being a female DJ and dating must not be easy.
Yeah, like female entertainers in general, you know, you have to you have to be with a very, you know, strong alpha male who can handle someone who's looking at you and knowing.
Someone's looking at you, someone who's trying to talk right in front of his face, and don't care that he's here. Like, you know, it's a lot of going on.
I had somebody compared this the other day. I met this girl. She's beautiful. She was a dancer at a gig that I had, and she was like, yeah, but I feel like guy DJs are just bigger hoes than girl DJs. So I don't know why that bias is, right? But I would probably think men think that women are bigger hoes as DJs than men. What do you think?
Honestly, because DJ was a male job first, I feel like male's gonna be less judge, female's gonna be most judge about it. Yeah. You know, it's always a pretty female behind a DJ, you know how those men are gonna be. Even females love females today. Yeah. So it's not about, even some female can get at you and try to, you know what I mean? So that can be everybody. A female can find you attractive too, and she come to you, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they get all like touchy.
Yeah, they get like touchy, especially today. Girls love touch girls, so it's not about me. I feel like it's just about who attract you, who love you, who like your vibe. You know what I mean? Who would it be your top 3 DJ right now in New York City, in the tri-state?
The tri-state area.
Yeah, the tri-state area only.
Oh wow, these are really good questions.
If you need 5, you can get. I said 3, but you can get 5. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
So when you say top DJs, like you mean
like who, like really like popping for you right now?
Popping that are like popular and that everybody's looking at them.
Yes, and then you like to.
I probably wouldn't give you answers that you would want to hear, because I'm not like, oh yeah, the radio DJs. Like I'm kind of over the talent that's been on, you know, on air. But I could just be like biased because I'm not on air, right? So it's like, But I gotta shout out my female DJs. DJ LP, I love her style. DJ Cassie, I love her style. I feel like they need to be on air. Like, you know, they gotta switch it up a little bit. Like, I'm gonna say it, like, I don't know, how many years are we gonna listen to funk? Like, how many years are we gonna do this with the bomb sounds? Like, all right, I get it, you did that, but I don't know, we need something new, something fresh. And you've seen how Hot 97 brought in all that new morning show talent, and they're not even like based out of New York.
I know, that's just crazy. And I couldn't see you on it. I can see you so much on Hot 97 because I know your personality and I know how true you are. And
I mean, I'm not gonna ruffle any feathers, but I heard it's just a little crazy over there at Hot 97 right now.
Yes, I heard it too. I gotta connect over there.
I'm all like, radio in general to me is very like saturated, and I don't need to be on the radio to be like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying.
Like, okay, is it great? Yeah, I've worked in radio before. That's dope, but it's like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But let me not talk shit about Hot 97, because if you want to see me on the morning show, shout out to Linda A-Bar. She's over here on the Saturday show. I feel like they gave the Saturday show to the ones who should have taken the morning show. Like, you've seen how it's Kevin, what is his name? Ken Stars.
Yes.
And Linda A-Bar. Yes. Shout outs to her and JJ. So I feel like they should have given them that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then those people who were from, I think they're from Philly, is it?
Yeah, Philly, something like that.
They should have given them the Saturday show. But you know, those program directors and stuff, they probably have their connections, and I don't know, I don't get into. That's why I feel like I haven't made it to radio, because I'm not with that politic and shit. Like, I'm very like, let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. And who would be your top 3 female artists right now? Who are you listening to?
Who am I listening to?
Yes,
I don't really listen to anybody new.
You're more
I gotta do better at that.
Okay.
I gotta do better at that. You know, I love me some Karol G. I love Paloma Mami. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, I don't.
I believe she's like Chilean or Argentinian. Okay. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I've been rocking with her for a while. I love her music. Who else? I don't know. I be playing like... That's horrible. These are great questions that I don't even have answers to right now. Yeah. Karol G, Paloma Mami. Who's another female artist that I love? I don't know. I'm not crazy about Beyonce. Don't come and kill me. I love Cardi. I love Cardi.
I knew you
I'm Cardi over Nicki all day, especially with this weird.
Yes. What you think about that drama? People, they talking about the kids and stuff. You think it's too much for the community?
The LGBT.
No, like the Nicki Minaj against Cardi B. You know, she was talking about the Cardi B's kid. Yeah.
They did way too much.
Yeah,
that was way, but that's hip hop. Like, that's that real shit. Like, you're not gonna be like, oh man, like you're gonna fucking the jugular. You're going for the jugular.
Yeah, you're going for you're right. Yes.
So you know, but yeah, talking about Cardi went in, like she went in, but I feel like Nicki came for her first. So like that's when you just gotta, you know, it's the low blows. That's what happens. But now I think did Nicki Minaj end up reactivating her Instagram?
I don't know. Everybody want her, like they're signing some petition for her to get deported because she says yeah, but it's working and she got like 100 million like people signing it.
But she's not gonna get deported because she was on stage with that dude's wife. And then when she said that assassin, I'm looking at her like you're out of your mind.
Yeah, but she wasn't born in the US.
No, I know, but remember when she went on the stage?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her too.
She went on stage with Erica Kirk.
Yes.
Right? Mind you, this woman's husband was shot in the neck by an assassin like a month ago.
Yes, that's crazy.
And then she went on the stage and was like, hey, yeah, JD Vance, the assassin. Why would you say that to a woman who just lost her husband by an assassin?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
she's crazy. I think she's definitely on something. Some of her.
Yeah, a lot of people be said that she was on the white thing.
And then she lost a lot of followers because she was talking about boys need to be boys, and she kind of was like against the whole gay thing. And mind you, that's like half of her following.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, I don't know what's going on in people's head, but it is what it is. And last but not least, what expectation do you got for 2026?
I've been building very quietly. I've been in the lab and I've been working on some things, but I'm gonna be, I could say it here first, I'm finally gonna be doing my program that I've been wanting to do. It's a media boot camp for kids. And I'm gonna be connecting, yes, I'm gonna be connecting like influencers, with kids and you know, really teaching kids the business side of media.
Nice.
So that when they do like their TikToks and everything, you know, they're not just going to become consumers, they're going to become producers and they're going to become storytellers. Nice. So it's something that I've had on my heart for a couple of years.
Okay.
And I'm finally going to be unveiling it.
Wow.
And I said it here first.
Do you need tissue?
I do. It's just been so hard to do this all French.
Okay, and where can they find you?
You can follow me at DJ Gatica on Instagram, YouTube. My mixes are on Latino Mix, Rough Riders, Still Got the Juice. Been, you know, rocking with these teams for a while, and just follow me for more fire vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go to my website, gatica.nyc, and you already know, we're here.
Okay. Thank you, Gatica.
Thank you for letting me finally be on your platform,
Yes, thank you.
Now I'm official. That's it. Certified.
Right. Thank you. That was DJ Gatica. Make sure you follow her, please. Thank you. Thank you, guys.